I can see you.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're going to kind of. I'm glad that you said you were feeling out of shape like you've been feeling, because a lot of us have been.
It's terrible.
No, because I think we're all there. It's like we were good, but we were busy.
No, not Karen. She was hiking and biking and kayaking.
Yeah, it's true, but it's still different. It's still
Too many weeks of nothing.
Exactly. So just go into today knowing you might feel creaky or whatever, and go with it. And my intention today for the practice, for the way we're going to flow, is to kind of reset and kind of go back to some basics with things. We're going to do Sun Series A, Sun Series B, then flow through that. Okay? So go ahead and ground. Press your whole footprint down. Press all 10 toes down. Try to keep the jaw parallel to the floor. And have that 90-degree angle between your neck and your jaw, no matter what position or what orientation you're in. And before you move your body, just notice your breath. And feel how it feels. And see if you can expand your breath in a little bit more. Or hold it a little longer. Or exhale a little more slowly. And then when you're ready, I just want you to reach your arms up and just keep it right there. And feel the pull between the feet, the crown of the head, and all 10 fingers. So each finger is kind of pulling a slightly different direction. So look at your hands. If you're like this, that's not a real pull. It's a stretch and a reach. Broaden the base of your hand. When we do a lot of the yoga work with the hands on the floor, you need the strength in your palm. And the way to get that strength in your palm is by doing this, spreading and making the palm wide. So I just want you to exhale and come halfway down. Now you might not be exactly halfway down. It's wherever you can support with your chest forward. So it's got an arch in that upper back. Good. Stay there and coming around. Arch. Yes. Stretch. Yes. I'm touching all of you. Lift. Yes. Coming to you, Tiffany. Really, yes. So this is the Titanic move. You feel like you're flying. You're reaching. Arch a little bit more. Pretend I'm touching you again. Yes. Feel all the ribs along the front separated. Then exhale and just melt. And that should be hard right there. But what that did is that helped you find your core. Find that lift, find that stretch, find that activation. Now from the belly, bend those knees a little bit. Bend those knees a little bit more. Breathe and bend those knees as much as you can. And yes, you're laying on your thighs, but swoop the arms out and arch that chest. Squeeze those knees together so the legs have something to rest on. And arch a little bit more. Lift the tailbone. Pull the back of the head down. Good. Inhale. Exhale, palms up. Right into that pull. Shoulders down. Spread the fingers wide. Wide base of the hands. Inhale, slide that bend. Hold it here. This is that arch that you were doing in that half forward fold. Keep that arch and tumble forward from the chest halfway. So you're right here where we were before arch. Yes. Now exhale, melt. Pedal out the legs. So one bend and one straight. Shake those hips out. Move them in a circle. Reverse it. Bend both knees, squeezing them together. Press them down even more. And inhale those arms up into that arch. Squeeze those knees. Yes. Now right here, as low as you can, into that high lift. Perfect. One more time, back bend. Hold that arch. It's in the back, not in the throat. And then hinge halfway forward. And then melt down. Walk those hands forward. Walk the feet back. Take a down dog. Gently. Now arch that back. Pull the shoulder blades together. And I mean arch the upper back, not the lower back. Broadening those ribs, pulling the front ribs as wide apart as you can get them. Now think about the palm of the hand. Make the palm of the hand big, wide, like a suction cup. Look at your fingers. Make sure they're all really far apart so you've got the grid base. If you're not already looking at your thumbs, look at your thumbs, pull your belly in, come up high on those toes, and drop your knees to the floor. I want you to do a few cat-cows with your own breath. And every time you do that cow, stretch the ribs. Look down at the hands. Push down the thumb and the index finger so there's no little humpy mounds. And then find a neutral spine. Your belly is firm, tuck the toes underneath. And I want you to sit back, stretching those feet. Perfect. Breathe. Now pull the belly in, lift those knees. If you need to reset your hands, you can. Lift those knees. Now shift forward into hands and knees, but with your knees elevated. I want you to tap those knees down. Tap, 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 tap. So you're really engaging the low part of the core. We started by warming up the upper back, the chest. Now we're moving into the low belly, waist. 4, one at a time. 3, 2, 1. Right into down dog, all the way up. So that whole core should have some blood in it and some heat and warmth. Breathe, arch that back. I'm going to come around to your side, stay there. Shift into the upper push-up position. Now push the shoulders down, press the crown of the head towards the front of the room. Look at your hands, restep them so the thumb and the index finger are pressing down. Perfect. Shift into down dog, and shift into plank, and shift into down dog, and plank. Using your own breath, finding your own flow. And if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, this just all hurts, that's okay.
I don't care.
You'll get there.
I thought you were going to give us something else.
Exactly. No.
Everyone has their burden.
Suck it up.
You had Christmas break. You gotta pay the fiddler, right? We're paying him today. All right. Drop those knees back down into the hands and knees. Keep the toes tucked. Press into child's pose with the toes tucked. Circle the wrists out. And reverse the circle. And come on back on those feet. So you're sitting on those toes, hands right there. Lengthen the spine. Stretching the bottom of the feet. Good. Now I want you to raise up. And I just want you to move those hips side to side a little bit. So you're just barely hovering. The distance between your hips and your tush is about 2-3 inches. Okay? If it's up here, it's too much pressure on your knees. Perfect. Now hover it right here in the center. Now you're going to run under, under, under. And as you pull under, you'll see how much higher you can raise your chest. And I don't know about you, but the bottom of my feet are on fire from that stretch. 4, 3, 2, hold it under, press open. Drop underneath, and arch back. Now make sure you're not arching the pelvis, just the upper back. Good. So notice which thumb is on top. Release, and put the other thumb on top. And open. Now, see what I did? When you release, my tush released. Keep it under. Perfect. Then release. Come forward into your down dog. Oh, do you feel your feet?
Yes.
Now I just want you to tread it out one heel at a time. Stretching up the back of the leg, the calf, hamstring. 4, 3. That's such a good way to prevent plantar fasciitis though, and that's painful and awful and nobody wants it. Now both heels down. Tighten those knees. And then walk the feet forward into a forward fold. Grab those elbows. Release the back of the neck and just hang there. Couple of deep breaths. Good. Release the arms. Inhale all the way to standing. Hands at your heart center. Jaws nice and parallel. Hips are nice and pressed under. We're going to do Sun Series A and B with a nice warm spine with nice broad feet. Drop the hands, palms forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, pull it out. Find that upper back arch all the way down. Hands to your shins. Inhale, look up. The look up is about that upper back arch. Fold down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Pelvis nice and tucked under. Inhale. Exhale down. We're going to take it a step further this time. Inhale up. Exhale, pull, long, reach, reach. Hands at your shins. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Walk those feet back into that upper push-up position. Shift into your down dog. And stay here for a few breaths. Readjust. Press those heels. Elongate. Pretend you were literally being hung up by your tailbone. And you feel everything fall from there. Throat is not tucked. Nor is it overextended. Stretch under those armpits. Push away with those hands. Walk the feet in. Forward fold. Squeeze it in a little tighter than before. Squeeze. And then inhale all the way up. Stretch. No back bend. Overdone. And then hands at heart center. Good. Hands down. Inhale up. So it's a nice normal lift. And then exhale, pull, stretching your belly. Hands at your shin. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Tight, push that fold in. Release those hands forward, step into down dog. Press. Shift into your upper push-up. Chaturanga down. Elbows in. Lay on your belly. Point those toes and just give me that little arch right here. So your elbows are in. Perfect. Tuck those toes. Straighten those arms and just see where you feel with your up dog. Sink those hips. Heavy weight on the back of the tailbone. Good. Shift into your down dog. Walk those feet in. Pull that forward fold and then inhale up. Control your back bend. Stretch. And then hands at heart center glide. Arms down. So you're really feeling into your body. Stretching, elongating, doing whatever you need. Stretch that belly even more. Circle those ribs around. And reverse. So every time you spiral, the ribs go up higher. Perfect. Now circle those shoulders. And then one at a time. And then squeeze them back. Pelvis under. Tuck it under. Tuck it under. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Swan dive. Pull that forward fold in tight. Hands to your shins. Look up. Hold it right there. Now circle those shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Good. Take those arms out to the side. That's your back. Shoulder blades down. Forward fold down. Pull it in. Walk the hands forward. Down dog. Take that right leg up. Not too high. This is your first time lifting it. Perfect. Now you're not going to step all the way through. You're going to step it about halfway through and straighten both legs, opening that left foot. Pull the left side of your body towards the floor. Lift the right side of your body up towards the ceiling. Balance your hands on each side of that foot. If you can get a flat palm down, great. If not, do fingertips. Push away. Lift both arches. Just breathe. Now, where's your neck? Make sure it's comfortable. Perfect. Walk the hands forward. Step it back into down dog. Now raise that right leg up. A little bit higher, but don't twist your back. This time, step it all the way through into your crescent lunge position. So you're up on that left toe. Press the hands on that knee, and I want you to push away. Here's what we're thinking about. You're thinking about stretching the bottom of that foot. You're thinking about arching that upper back, driving the shoulders down and together. Your jaw is parallel. Press those arms out. Now tuck the pelvis under. Your shoulders and your ribs are in line. You're not an arrow out here. You're right here. Take those arms up. Spread the palms. Yes, it's hard. Big breath. Inhale. And then exhale, reach it down. Now you're going to close the back foot in a little bit, turning it out so you're back in that triangle position. Close the left side of your body down. Lift the right side of your body up. Take that left hand on your right ankle and press it straight. Take that right arm out to the side. Now, if you want to move the hand up the shin, you can. If that's too much, don't. If you want to twist to the right, you can. If it's too much, don't. Pull both knees equally straight. And forward fold down. Step that back leg back into your crescent lunge. Perfect. Now arch that back, chest nice and forward. I want you to press that left hip down for 4, 3, 2, hold it down, put the left palm down. Peel that right arm up. Tighten that left knee. Breathe. Where's your jaw? Find that 90-degree angle in your neck. Drop that left knee down. Point the left toe. Take that hand behind your back on the right side. Arch and twist. Now look at your right knee. It's directly on top of your right ankle. Perfect. Pick that left foot up. See if you can touch it. Or pull it. I know. Now in the left hand, come up to the fingertips and arch the chest. If this is too much or enough, stay there. If you can do a balance, do it. If you fall, you fall. I'll fall. Good. Breathe and focus. In my Friday class, I talked about not cheating, about finding what you can do and doing that. Reach it down. Tuck that toe. Tighten that left knee. Come up into your crescent lunge. open this into a warrior two. Nothing too deep. Now try to balance the weight between the left and the right foot. Which might mean, or probably will mean, pressing that left foot a little bit more. Really reverse, reaching it back, and just stretching out the right side of those ribs. Warrior two. I want you to sink into it a little bit more. I have a new mat and it's really slippery. I might have to get rid of it for a second. Elbow to the right knee. Sink in as much as you can. I don't want you to worry so much about the yoga pose as finding that stretch and feeling it. Then, if you can move into that extended side, do it. And then dropping it all the way down again, picking that left foot up, and stepping into your down dog. Pressing that chest back, breathing. Raise the left leg up. We're going to do that same series on the other side. Left side towards the floor, right side lifted. Not too high. You're going to step it in, not all the way, just into your triangle pose, closing down that right foot. Reaching the right side of your body towards the floor, lifting that left side of your body gently, almost towards the left twist. Breathe. Both knees are straight. I realize you might not be able to get them straight, but push towards them so you feel that stretch. Good. Reach those hands forward. Step it back into your down dog again. Lift that left leg again. You can take it a little higher, that's great. Step it all the way through to your crescent lunge. Square it up. Find the hips, feel the bottom of the toe. Both hands on that knee, peel it up gently. Now find the stretch in the belly. This is a wonderful low belly stretch. Good. Try to press your shoulders back over your knee. Peeling it up. Wide palms. Yes. Tighten that knee. Look at your left toes. Make sure they're long and not just gripped and crunched in. Reach it all the way down. Set it down. Drop that knee. Point that foot. Both hands equally on the mat. Picking up that right foot. Reaching around, seeing if you can pick it up or not, it doesn't matter. Coming up on those right fingertips. Seeing if you can find a balance on this side. And it doesn't matter to me if you're doing a mudra and reaching through those 3 other fingers. If you're just struggling for a balance, square the shoulders, square the hips. Good. Reach it around. Both hands down, tuck that toe, lift it up. Right hand flat, if you can get it flat. And peel that left arm up. Flex the right foot, chin in, back of the neck nice and long. Breathe. Drop that hand down, close that back foot in. So you're right back in that triangle position, both hands on the shin. Tighten those elbows, lift the chest up. Find your strength right here. Right hand on the shin, left arm out to the side. This might be enough. Make sure that left leg is pressing towards straight. Try not to cheat. And then see if you can lift that twist to the left. For some reason, I have very little strength and flexibility in finding my twist to the left. It's quite different than my twist on the right. So just notice where you're at.
and come on back down. Folding it here. Now I just want you to slide that back foot back a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and get off my mat. Pull it up into your warrior two. Good. Pelvis under. I saw you do a nice reset, Christine. Press your chest open. Lengthen that spine. Reach behind. Reverse that warrior and just stretch out that left rib cage. Deep breathing. Today is all about feeling it. Find those inner thighs. Press that right foot in. Back to your warrior two. Now we're just going to slide as deeply as you can, dropping that elbow. Doesn't matter where you're at. Lift both arches. Try to reset, make sure that left knee and left heel are right on top of each other. Then pull. Scoop the right foot, the outside of the right foot, hard into the floor. I'm shaking. Back to your warrior two. Perfect. Then we're going to tumble it all the way down. Step into your down dog. Never knew the basics of a sun flow could be so challenging, huh? Now we're going to step each foot wide. We're going to go into Malasana, which is your deep squat. I know. So step those feet wide, hands together. Then what I want you to think about here, reaching that pelvis backwards, pulling the back of your head back, stretching the low belly, which is an entire different feeling than this or that. So you've got that lift in your tush. So start lifting, lifting. I know it's hard. Press down with the outside of the feet, lift those arches. Perfect. Open the throat. I know. Stick with it. Breathe. It's good for us. We're doing a deep stretch reset today, remember? Take that right arm. Push it against that leg. Take that left arm up. Push. I know. One more side, and then we're going to come out of it for a second, so hang with it. Hands back together. Press that left side. Really push the back of that arm out. Yoga is about finding comfort in uncomfortable situations. So find that comfort, breathe, be in the moment. Good, bring it back together. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. I know. Turn those feet parallel, shake it out, make sure you don't have a head rush. All right, hands out. Now I want you to try to find those feet about the same distance as the wrists, which is going to feel extra wide. And if you need to turn your mat, you can. Find those inner thighs. So you're pushing down the outsides of those feet to hold your positioning. So the inside of the thighs are really fired up. Perfect. Now take that right foot, pivot on the heel, open it out. Externally rotate both thighs. By moving this right thigh, it means you really have to push the outside of that left foot in. Slide into your warrior two. Now look at the points of your ribs and the points of your hips and try to stack them straight on top. So you're not a trapezoid, you're a nice square rectangle. Press that right knee open and press that knee, press. For 4, 3, 2, hold it back, palms up, and reach to the side. Press. Good. Elbow down. Press. Good. Take that arm to the left. Perfect. Press it up. Now slide those ribs to the left. Left. 4. Now take that right arm up. pulling those ribs left. Hopefully that right quad is on fire, and reach. Good, back to center, hands at your heart. Sink into it. Keep the ribs back. Do you feel your right quad?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Me too. Turn that foot in. Recheck. Make sure your feet are about into your wrist. Belly in, low belly in. So you feel that drop in both glutes. Pivot on the left heel. Bend that knee. Press that left knee back. 1, 2, 3. Find those inner thighs. Make sure that right thigh is externally rotating. Hold it back. Pull it open in the chest. Breathe. Ribs, shoulders and hips. Good. Lean down. I want you to press. And taking it right here. This is going to be harder on this side. I promise. Take both arms out. Told you it was going to be harder. I know. Drop it down. Take it to the side. Pull it straight up. And shift those ribs. Shift. Shift. Hold it up. And lean. And pull it all back. That's a yoga sound. Pull! Heel toe in a little bit more. Keep parallel feet. Press the pelvis under you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that pelvis going. We're going to add some core to that. Core, 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 core. So this is that core balance that we challenged during that lean. Good. Hold it under. Come up on both toes. Find that ankle strength or the lack thereof. Turn those feet open. Stay on the toes. Pelvis under, 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 under. Stay on those toes. Pulling it under. Hold it here. Sink a little bit lower. Get those heels up. Hands at heart center. This is your horse. Perfect. You should feel very heavy through the tush. Very tightened through here. Good. Press. Press. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down. Drop those hands to the knees. Press back so you're arching your chest a little bit more. Tuck those heels higher. 4, 3, 2. Drop those heels. Come on up. Relax those hips. Turn those feet back in. Step it in. Nice parallel feet. Close the big toes. Separate the heels. Drop into your chair. Those knees are squeezing. When you squeeze the knees, you're going to notice a few things. You're going to notice your inner thighs are activated. You're going to notice your tush is nice and wide and stable. Press on those knees. Stretch the ribs. So you're pulling the low ribs down and you're lifting the collarbones up. Take your own hands. Thumb and finger on the collarbone, thumb and finger on the rib. Stretch. Yeah. Drop it down here again. It's normal to feel that rock left and right in those quads. Just try to keep it stable. Hands at your heart center. Perfect. And I just want you to press and pull. Press, pull. 4, 3, 2. Hold it out there. Then above your head and hold it. Spread those palms wide. Breathe. Comfortable neck. A little bit lower in the hips. Hold it. 4, 2, and forward fold. That was a hard one. Grab those elbows. Really rest. Drain out all the tension. Drain out all that holding. You should be deeply warm. Both hands to the floor, twist to the left. Press both knees straight if you can. Back to the center. Walk it to the right. Straighten those knees. Back to the center. From the belly, soften the knees a little bit. Inhale, swoop all the way to standing. Exhale, hands at heart center. Lengthen the neck. Regrip the low belly. And then expand. Find all 10 toes. Hands down. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, reaching it out. Hands to your shins. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Walk or jump those feet into down dog. Press. Shift forward into the upper push-up position. Chaturanga down. Staying on those toes. Swoop it into up dog. Good. Heavy hips. Ankles pull tight. Shift into your down dog. Raise that right leg up. Step that foot all the way into your high lunge position. Come up, crescent lunge. Stretch. Reach all the way back down. Step into your down dog. Breathe. Raise that left leg up. Feel it. Step it into your crescent lunge. All the way up. Balance. Stretch. Reach it all the way back down. Step into your down dog. Shift forward into upper push-up. Chaturanga down. Keep those toes under. Up dog. Pull those ankles together when you do your up dog. Shift into your down dog. Lift that right leg. Crescent lunge. Step it through. I try to cue a little ahead of you, so please don't feel like you're behind. Keep that right foot parallel. Step into your down dog. Left leg up. Step it in parallel. Come all the way up. And back. Down dog. Shift into your up dog. Chaturanga down. Drop the hips, push forward. Good, stretch, ankles together. Drop those knees, point the toes. Take those hips, or those knees, I'm sorry, a little bit wider. And I want you to rock those hips back and forth. Now, this is to stretch the hip flexors in the belly. So if you're feeling too much crunching in your back, back off. Good. Now you're just going to tap that right hip down and tap that left hip down. Tap the right, tap the left. So you're really stretching through that side body. 4, 3, 2. Come on back to center. Tuck those toes, down dog. Walk the hands all the way to the feet. Get the pressure off those wrists. Grab those elbows. Breathe. Now put the backs of the hands on the floor and stretch out those wrists. And then turn your arms around so your fingers are facing your toes. The eyes of your elbows are facing the front of the room. Stretch out your wrists that way. normal, fingertips on the floor, heel toe those fingers or those feet together. Inhale, swoop to standing. Feeling those hamstrings. Glide down, hands at heart center. Pre-ground, fingers, weight. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, reach and pull out. Hands on your shins, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Walk those hands forward into your down dog. Lift that right leg up. You're going to swing it into a pigeon this time. So adjust however you need to adjust. I'd like you to rock it. Find where it feels good. Now, ground that low belly. Drive the pubic bone forward. Pull those ribs down and lift the collarbones back. Take that left arm up. Take that right arm up. That's hard. If you can't do it, that's okay. Interlace those fingers. Index fingers to the ceiling. Shoulders down away from your ears. So look at me. It's not that. This is, oh my God, help me. It's this. And beautifully, peacefully hanging out here. And drop it down. And just fold. How are you guys feeling? Good. Whew. It's kind of hard, isn't it?
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Breathe into that hip. Press it up. And you're just going to take that right arm to the side and you're just going to carry that left leg right to the side. You're going to slide all the way down. Rest your head on your arm. Nice and square here. Pull the belly in. You're going to take that left arm up and you're just going to open. Give yourself a little twist right there. Deep breathing. And then take that left arm back to the ceiling. And then just drop it to the floor by your chest. And you're going to take that right arm, palm up, and you're just going to twist it right there. You can extend that left arm out to the side if you want, but just stretching the front of that right shoulder. And then bending both arms, pressing up, driving the left side of the shoulder to the floor, so you're getting that reverse twist. Working that upper body, stretching the right shoulder, so you should feel the right front of the right shoulder. Pull that right shoulder blade down and in. And press it up. Come on right back to the center. Hold your boat. Breathe. Easy or hard, just whatever you feel like today. Good. Now, just like we did at the very beginning, focus on the quality of your breath. You can close your eyes, you can keep them open, but if you keep them open, find a focal point. Now I want you to slowly lower the legs and your back. And then same thing, find your focal point. No dying. And take it back up. Almost there. Perfect. Bring it in. I know. Twist on the other side is going to feel really good after that. I want you to take the left foot in and take that right foot back into your pigeon on this side. And same thing, rock it, roll it, adjust it. Find a good spot for you. Both sides are different. And then lean back, stretching and pressing. One arm up. If you can do another arm up, do it. Shoulders are down, interlace and stretch. Not in desperation, but in peace. And if it just looks like that, that's fine. Be where you're at. And if you're too desperate, back off. Reaching it around, because I get a little more desperate on this side. Breathe. And then melt into it. Find your edge. Push it as hard as you can and then back off. And then if it's too easy, drive into it a little bit more. Feel all connection points with the earth. Arms, legs, knees, feet, toes, head. Firm that lower belly. Press it up. Shoulders nice and down. And just lean to the left. Slide that right leg around. Slide all the way down. Stack the knees. Take that right arm straight up. And open. Breathe. Feel your spine. Try to feel each vertebrae have a little bit of a twist to it. So it's not all twisting in the lower field, but an equal twist from top to bottom, including the neck. See if you can keep those knees in alignment so that top knee doesn't slide back. So both knees are squeezed together. Bring that top arm up. Drop it down by your chest. And slide that back arm behind you. Just gently twisting the other way. Same drill, keeping those knees at about the same distance. Then bend both elbows. Press up and really dig into that twist. So you're getting that left shoulder, your throat is open, you're in a nice hover position, the chest is broad. Root the index finger and the thumb down. And yeah, it's good to get some little shaking here too, because you're also holding isometrically through those pecs. Stretching everything. Press it all the way up. Go ahead and come back to center. We're not going to make it as hard this time, don't worry. Squeeze both knees in. Grab that right arm and then the left arm. And hug tight. Now drop those low ribs and lift the collarbones. Release without changing. Then grab the left and the right and squeeze. Lift those collarbones. Feel where your knees are touching your chest. Yes, squeeze them in. Now don't move that. You moved it. Keep them nice and tight. Then grab them, push it in. Test it. Release. Yes. And roll it down. Hug those knees in. Wrap. Tuck and pull. So as you're tucking, lay the tailbone down. Press the crown of the head vigorously towards the back of the room. Pull those shoulder blades down. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Release the arms, but try to keep the legs right there. Oh, that's deep internal ab stuff. That's not that surface level. That's really deep. And that's where your strength comes from. That's where your balance comes from. So, without touching your knees, crush those knees in. Deeper, in. And release. Drop those legs all the way out. Shake those hips. Can you feel that deep ab work when you pull it in like that? Okay. That's something, hang out. That's something I want you guys to practice doing. Finding those really deep core muscles. This arm. So hopefully we hit every muscle today. Found every muscle today. Reconnected with every muscle today, both in terms of strengthening it and stretching it. And before we move into a complete Shavasana, I want you to scan your body. And I'm going to help you head to toe. And as I talk about each body part, I want you to move it, stretch it, contract it, take your hands and grab it, whatever works for you so you can move your awareness to that part of your body. And so you can make sure it's been reactivated, reset, restarted for the whole new year. So it's definitely free form, free flowing. If you need to flip over and bang your forehead on the floor so you can feel your forehead, please do it. If you need to stand up so you can feel the soles of your feet, do it. Starting with the crown of your head. And again, use your hands to touch, to massage, to breathe. Crown of the head, scalp. For me, I'm wiggling my scalp gently with my hands, feeling it slide over my skull, left to right, right to back, little circles. Now from the crown of the head, feel the back of the head. You can rock your head side to side, keep wiggling the skin, the skull. From there, find the temples, touch the temples, bring your awareness to your temples and your forehead and your eyebrows and your eyelids. You can squeeze those eyelids kind of tight, upper eyelid and lower eyelid. Bridge of the nose, bring your attention there or lightly stroke it. Down the sides of the nose, each nostril. Touch them, yes, but also take a breath. And feel the air. Cheekbones. Contract those muscles, touch them, relax them. Jaw, open, close. Tongue, move it around. Feel each tooth with your tongue. Throat, swallow. Touch your neck. Move your hands to the back of your neck. Touch all the way from the base of the skull. Give yourself a little massage right there at the base of the skull where the spinal column inserts. Massage a little bit at the very base of that neck. Walk your fingers down to those shoulders. And then reach the arms out to the side. And just relax. Feel the shoulders relax. You can't move your arms. And totally relax your shoulders. Bicep, tricep. If you need to isometrically contract. Elbow. Forearm. Brush your forearm on the floor. Rotate the arm. See if you can touch the inside of your arm. Hands. Brush your fingers on your palms. You can touch your hands together. You can push the hands on the floor. Feel each finger. Give each finger contact. Feel the contact of the skin between each fingers. Touch each cuticle. Take your hands to your collarbones. Touch those collarbones. And then find moving down the breastbone, find each rib. And just touch it. Move your hands all the way down, rib at a time. Then do the same thing from under the armpits, moving down each rib. Put your hands on your waist once you get there. Massage into those organs a little bit. Touch those hip bones. Find the hip bones and then massage the soft space between the hips. Massage down over the hips and then drop the hands to the side when you're done with the hips. Shaking it out, feeling the spine, the quads, inner thighs, and knees. And just feel those thighs melt into the floor. You can kind of rock the calves by turning the legs in and out or up and down. Feel the calves into the floor, the shins, the heels. Point and flex your foot so you feel the heel move on the floor. Turn it in and out. Rub those legs against each other. Squeeze the inner thighs, the knees, the ankles. Kind of slide your feet up and down the inside of your calf. See how high up you can go. And then rub all of your toes up your calf as you're going. So for me, I have to turn out and brush the ball of my foot and my heel and my toes up the inside of my calf. And then put the entire foot flat on the floor so you feel it, but keep brushing those knees against each other so you know where your inner thighs and calves are. And make 2 really good footprints. Press down each toe, big toe. Try to do toe at a time to the pinky. And then just relax and feel in this position. Those inner thighs are constantly pulling together. Open
open your eyes slowly. Feel that pull, that tension in the low body and the relaxation in the upper body. Push with your feet and tuck both knees up. Start rocking a little bit on your spine to return to a seated position. And then be aware of how everything feels when you come into your seated position, that your legs are touching each other, where your feet might be squished. Shoulders down, jaw nice and parallel. You already touched all those ribs, separate them front, side, back. You've already touched your hands once, feel them again at heart center, both together and on your chest. Really savor one more deep breath in and out, feeling it in the sinuses, on the lips, and the tongue. And namaste. Namaste. I really liked it. Good.
I did too.
Good. That's great. Hopefully everything got reconnected.
Well, it's really good to do that really deep stretch.
Yeah.
Activate everything.
Yes. Yeah, just to refine it all again. And if there's anything else you need to stretch, stretch it.
Everything.
You can take a nap. You can take a nap. Naps work.